Hello, my name is Alex, and today the intervention I will be doing is the Feel Better bag, or also known as the Comfort bag. The intervention is helpful for both children and adolescents who may be experiencing stress, anxiety, anger, sadness due to going through any traumatic events such as divorce, loss, bullying, abuse. Um, you can use this intervention for both group work and individuals, and the purpose is to engage the child in self-soothing strategies to help cope with those feelings of stress or anger, whatever the child is experiencing. And the self-soothing strategy that will be used today is deep breathing. The materials that you'll need is a bag, can be any type of bag, gift bag, markers in case the child wants to decorate the bag, and the client will bring in comfort items, any item that may put the child in a happy place or in a comfort zone. It can be a blanket, a favorite book, a picture, um, anything of that nature. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Okay, so last time we met, we talked about these feelings that you were experiencing due to your parents' recent divorce. Can you tell me some of those feelings that were identified?
Well, the first one was stress. I got really stressed out when my parents are constantly fighting and yelling at each other.
I can imagine that to be really frustrating to see them arguing and fighting in front of you. What was another feeling?
The second was sadness because I wish they would have worked it out and stayed together for me and my siblings.
You feel really disappointed that your parents' marriage didn't work out, or I can understand why this may be difficult for you. What was one more of those feelings?
The last one was anxiety because now I feel like sometimes I'm stuck in the middle and have to choose between my parents at times.
Okay, so now that you have identified those feelings, we're going to do an activity with the items you brought in to help cope. Um, let's kind of go over the comfort items you brought in today. You can just give a little description or whatever.
Well, my dad gave me this horse. I like to keep it with me at times.
Okay.
Like this because I collect the little buttons and I keep them too.
Okay, so you're a frequent button collector.
And then I like jackets and stuff because they keep me warm and nice and comfortable.
Okay.
And then
What's the last item?
last one is my drawing tablet because I like to draw to pass time and keep me busy.
So it keeps you occupied, your drawing. Okay, so now let's take your feelings, which was the stress, sadness, and anxiety, and we're going to associate them with your comfort items. The item you choose to associate with the feeling will now serve as a symbol or visual aid with that feeling. So say I was just really, really angry one day, and I have a teddy bear. My teddy bear is going to symbolize my anger. So if I'm feeling really angry, I would reach in my comfort bag, pull out my teddy bear. I would practice my deep breathing exercises for as long as I would like. So let's what feeling would you like to do first?
Let's do stress.
Okay. So is this what you want to symbolize as your stress? Decision is completely yours. Yes, okay. So which bag would you like to use? Okay. So you'll take your stress and put it in your comfort bag. Okay, what's the next feeling you would like to do?
Sadness.
Okay, which item?
My drawing tablet.
Okay. You know what to do. Okay, you have one more feeling. So what item out of the last two would you like to associate with anxiety?
Jacket.
Okay. Okay, so now that you have created your Feel Better bag, we are going to practice our self-soothing technique that we have used in the previous session. Do you remember the deep breathing exercises? No? Okay. Well, you're going to close your eyes, breathe in through your nose, hold it for 3 seconds, and exhale through your mouth. Let's practice one more time. Breathe in through your nose, hold it for 3 seconds, and exhale through your mouth. Okay, so when you start to feel stressed, sad, or anxious, the feelings you identified, you are going to grab whichever item you need to comfort you at that time, place it on your chest, and then deep breathe. So I'm going to give you a little scenario. Say your parents are fighting and arguing. They're really loud, screaming at one another, and it's all happening right in front of you. Show me what you're gonna do.
I would take out my stress.
So you're taking out your stress item. Okay. Gonna put it on your chest. Hold it for 3 seconds. And exhale. Okay, great job. Okay, basically this intervention goes over not only children and adolescents, but also any adult that are feeling extreme emotions, such as the sadness, the fear, can also be angry or whatever it may be. We tend to take short, quick breaths that actually make us feel worse. So by practicing the long, deep breaths, it creates a natural calming sensation and coping strategy aligned with the physical object is effective in improving overall functioning of the individual. Thank you. Have a great day.